These are kale in a crunch cheesy, yes. Basically, they're kale with a cheese coated all over them. And this tiny bag, which is 3 ounces, costs about $8. There's got to be a way to make these at home. The recipe I found online called for 1 cup of soaked cashews, but I don't have any, so I'm going to try a cup of soaked papitas or pumpkin seeds and half of it with sunflower. 1 cup total in the food processor. Let that get going. And then add a whole bell pepper. Da-dun. Da-dun. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Bell pepper, red. Just poke in the top and pull out the stem. And a bit of seeds. And there you go. And it goes right in to the food processor. You might want to tear it into pieces. Carnage cooking. Pulse it till it all comes together. And then let it go. The juice of one of these. Lemon. Now where the cheesy part comes in, nutritional yeast, which I still don't really know what it is. And a teaspoon of salt. Nice big bunch of kale washed. Ugh. You want to take the heavy stems out off of the kale, just so you leave the leafy part. Because when you start to dehydrate the big stems, they'll get all chewy and won't taste very good. Put your trimmed kale in a big bowl and toss with the cheesy mixture. Just like a giant salad. The better coverage you have on your kale, the more delicious the chip will be when it's done. I like to take the kale and spread it on my dehydrator sheets with a piece of parchment because they're all gooey. Thing laid out, park it in your dehydrator for about 10 hours. They're so good. When they're out of the dehydrator, you can put them in a jar if they last that long for airtight closure, and they're really good. Who knew that eating kale could be so delicious?